Hello, my name is Jenny Davis, and I am a first grade teacher at Underwood Elementary. This is my first year teaching, and I've already been able to utilize some of my own cultural experiences into my classroom. For example, I studied abroad last year during the last month of my student teaching and taught at the Beijing Royal School in Beijing, China. While I was there, I was able to fully immerse myself into the culture through eating the food, creating relationships, visiting popular tourist sites, and participating in their education system. Upon my return, I was able to teach young students in kindergarten about life in China compared to their lives in America. They had a lot of questions for me, and they were really excited to see pictures of students that were the same age as them living in a different country. I was able to teach them about the Chinese zodiac, as well as teach them a few words and phrases that I had learned in Mandarin. I think it's important for students to learn about different cultures in order to create well-rounded learners. This also opens up the opportunity to ask questions about different cultures rather than just placing judgment on them because they're different from their own. Through this trip, I hope to gain more insight into the culture of Germany and bring back what I have learned and to incorporate it into my teaching. If I were accepted into the program, I would be interested in learning more about Jewish history in Germany as my cultural theme. My dad is Jewish and my mom is Christian, so I've grown up celebrating holidays from both religions. Since I have Jewish ancestors, I was also fortunate enough to have been able to travel to Israel this past summer, the summer of 2019, to learn more about the Jewish history there. While I was there, I had the opportunity to visit the Yad Vashem Holocaust Museum as well as visit Mount Herzl, which is Israel's national cemetery. I was also able to visit the Western Wall, which is a very important landmark of the Jewish faith. Through visiting these museums and landmarks, I was able to learn so much about the history of Judaism, which will further help me to teach young children about the importance of anti-racism as well as the idea of accepting others. By studying the Jewish history and perspective in Germany, I will be able to think deeply about the importance of the Holocaust, which will also allow me to better teach my first graders how to live together in a caring community. The two main cultural resources I was looking to use to inform my cultural theme were the Judicious Jewish Museum and the Dachau concentration camp memorial site. I think that the museum will give me further insight into Jewish history, art, and culture through various mediums. And the Dachau concentration camp memorial site will give me a deeper perspective of life during the Holocaust in this location. Additionally, I could also use information from the website of Yad Vashem, which is the World Holocaust Remembrance Center that I visited during my time in Israel. When looking through the professional development page of the website, two main representations of culture stood out to me. One of those being the Google Tour Builder, in which I would be able to create map representations of the culture. On the Google Tour, there could be locations between Germany and Poland to map where events during the Holocaust took place. And the second representation that stood out to me was the virtual representations. I think that this representation would be ideal for showing what life was like at the concentration camps. I think that representing the culture in this way will give people a different perspective and also a sense of empathy with how we treated human beings during this event in history. I'm really excited at the chance to travel again to another country and to learn more about perspectives that relate to my own history, in which I could use to help teach young children about the importance of kindness and acceptance. Thank you so much for this opportunity and taking the time to listen to my ideas. Have a great day.